This activity is called the pie game, and it's a game for 2 players, and you're playing against an opponent. So each player has a pie cut into 15 sections. And the idea of the game is that you're going to take it in turns, each choosing the number 1 to 9, and you want to make 15. Okay, no more, no less. The other rule is that you have to do it in exactly 3 pieces. So you can't choose 9 and 6, okay? Or 8 and 7. Because although they add up to 15, they're only in 2 pieces. And you can't do it in 4 pieces. So just to make sure you've got the idea, Irving and I are going to play just a quick game to go over the rules. Okay, so would you like to go first or second?
I'd go first.
Okay.
I think I'm going to start with a 5.
Okay, so he's gone for the middle value there. Nice little 5. So I think I want to fill the pie as much as possible. So I'm going to go right to the top and go for a nice 9 there.
Okay, I think I'm going to go for a fairly small number and get a 4.
So he likes the small numbers. So that makes 9. He's got a 5 and a 4. So what he needs next is 6. So I'd better take the 6 before he gets it. Now the important point is, when I take the 6, that means that Irving can't take it off me, because it's mine for the rest of the game. But although I have 15, it's only in 2 pieces, so I don't win.
So, as you said, he's taken a 6 away from me, so I think I'll go for another smallish number and try for a 3.
So you've got 3 and 5. That means if you take 7, that would be 15. So I'd better make sure he doesn't take the 7. And although it doesn't fit on my pie, I can still keep it to make sure Irving doesn't get it.
Thomas hasn't noticed that I have the 3 and the 4. So if I take the 5, and then take this 8, then I have 15, and so I win.
So Irving wins. So do you think you understand that? Excellent. Okay, so we need to pick a volunteer who will play against Irving. And now he's pretty good at this, are you sure? Because I can guarantee that he's not going to lose. He may draw, he may win, but he definitely won't lose. You still want to do it? Okay, do you want to come up? Give him a round of applause. Okay. So.
Okay, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first, please.
Okay, so he's taken a 4. I'm going to start with a 5.
Okay then, I'm going to take an 8.
Okay, so he has an 8 and a 4. If he gets a 3, then he wins, so I better keep that away from him. I'm going to take the 3.
So if he gets a 7, then he wins, so I've got to take the 7.
Okay, so he's got the 7 which I wanted, so I have to get something else. I'm going to get a small number. I'm going to get a 2.
I'm going to take the 6.
Okay, don't think there's anything you can do. I'm just going to steal this 1.
And then I'll just take the last piece, that's 9.
So with all the pieces that we've got, neither of us can actually make 15, so it's actually a draw. And thank you for playing.
Okay, well done for keeping Irving to a draw. As I said, he's very good at this game. But while you were doing the adding up of your pieces and then adding up Irving's pieces and then seeing what was left and choosing what you needed and trying to block him, he had a very, very simple strategy. So I wonder if any of you can think of a game that has a similar sort of structure. It's between 2 players, you can block your opponent, you each want 3 things, and you can always end in a draw if you play properly. Yeah?
The noughts and crosses.
Noughts and crosses, exactly right. So what we can do is we can take this hard, difficult puzzle and transform the numbers and put them into a grid, like this. Now this grid has a very special property. Each row, each column, and each diagonal adds up to 15. And what's more, every 3-digit combination of the numbers 1 to 9 that add up to 15 are in this table. So these are exactly the solutions that you need to win this game. So whilst you were adding yours up, adding his up, and choosing the pieces based on that, all Irving was doing was playing noughts and crosses on a grid like this. So do you think you can beat him this time? I'm sure Irving will give you a fair chance. Okay, so give him a round of applause and we'll play again.
Okay, so do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first again.
Okay, go for it.
I'll take the 5 this time.
Okay, so on the grid, Thomas is going to circle the 5. So I'm going to take a 3.
Well, I can't go horizontally, so I'll go for the 4.
So obviously if he gets the 6, then he makes a line. So I'm going to have to take that off him. You'll go.
But now if I put the 2, then snoop Irving.
So now he can make a line with an 8 or a 9. So either way, I'm going to lose whichever I take. So if I take the 8.
So I'm going to replace the 5 with the 9 to make 15.
So it's made 15, which is equivalent to getting a line on the noughts and crosses board. Thank you very much. Well done. This is an example where mathematicians have taken a difficult game and made it more simple. Can you think of any other games where they do that? This is the Pi game. Thank you.